What you know about love? Tell me what you know about. What you know about love? What you know about love? What you know about love? What you know? Hella dizzy from the ups and downs.
Welcome back to the channel. Struggle Streaming with BK. In today's video, we're gonna talk about we're not gonna talk about. This video is going to be a rant, okay? The Bud Crawford, Errol Spence rematch is on. Errol has activated the clause. So I'm about to go on a rant against Errol Spence fans. That's what this is going to turn into. Because of the bullshit I've been hearing. And that rant is coming up next. After the intro. I'll see y'all in about 10 seconds. Let's get it. In this edition of BK Unboxing, we're going to talk about this Errol Spence, Bud Crawford rematch that's official now. Earlier today, it came out that Errol Spence activated his rematch clause, so we're going to get a fight. We're going to get a second fight. No official details, a date or anything like that has been set yet. But more than likely, it's going to be in December or January. At the latest possible, February. I just want to go over a couple things because since the fight, on my YouTube page, in the boxing circles, online, I still had to argue with Errol Spence fans. Discrediting Bud Crawford. I've heard that now Bud is juicing. Bud is ducking 135-pound Tank Davis. Bud is ducking Boots. The mob kidnapped Errol Spence's family members and made him throw the fight. What else we got? Errol, the ones I talked about earlier. Errol was drunk. Errol had been smoking weed right before the fight. Anyway, a whole shitload of Errol excuses, right? But more importantly, it's people not giving Bud Crawford his credit, his just due. Okay, Bud Crawford beat the cowboy dog shit out of Errol Spence. Okay? Errol Spence won the first round, and Bud Crawford beat him like he stole something. Like I said before, beat him like he stole something from rounds 2 through 9. He could have ended it way sooner. He was carrying that boy. Just if he would have pressed the issue, he would have been got him out of there probably by the 5th. A lot of y'all, I don't even think a lot of y'all have watched Bud Crawford's fights, like out here in the boxing community. I don't think a lot of y'all sit down and watch fighters that y'all are not fanboy. Let me not call y'all fanboy. I don't want to call y'all aerosexuals. I don't think y'all watch fights of fighters that you're not enamored with. I don't. Okay? Like I said before, you had to basically bet $200 by fight night to win $100 with Bud. That should have told you everything you needed to know about this fight. The only people who didn't see this ass whooping coming is Errol Spence fans and a whole bunch of YouTubers who follow the LBDC LMNOP. That's it. And they put out this narrative to y'all, and I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about y'all, the Bud haters. That's what I'm calling y'all. And I hate the word haters, but I'm using it today. Y'all Bud haters. They put out this narrative that Errol was bigger and stronger and had beat up more competition, and Bud Crawford never fought nobody. Earlier this week, still, after watching Bud Crawford beat the shit out of Errol Spence strategically for 8 straight rounds, 8 straight rounds of a complete ass whoop, a freaking whitewash, I still had to argue with somebody today, well, earlier this week, saying that Bud Crawford had to be on steroids because he ain't never beat nobody else as bad as he beat Errol Spence. Do you want to know, which tells me you don't watch Bud Crawford fights? If you watch my first or second video, I clearly say, okay, as a Bud Crawford supporter, right? Bud Crawford bullshits around too much. And what did I say before the fight? I said Bud Crawford going to have to fight Errol Spence from start to finish. Okay? And you know what Bud Crawford did? Not fuck around. And I don't wanna be disrespectful to Bud in any way whatsoever. But Bud takes his time. Bud takes his time getting to adjust to fighters and get his timing down. That's why Bud Crawford normally loses the first, second, even the third round. And I call it bullshitting. Okay, I call it he bullshitting around. But he's setting up his timing and figuring out what... You know who else does that? Lomachenko. Lomachenko fights... Whoa, hold on. He ain't Bud Crawford. But he fights a similar way. Where the first couple of rounds, he gives those up to learn your punching patterns. Okay? And Bud is willing to give up a couple rounds because he knows he's going to beat you once he has your punching powers down. Punching pattern down. You know what he did against Errol Spence? Took 1 round. If you watch that fight again, like I have, like I'm sure none of you Errol sexuals have, okay? Bud Crawford took the first round to try to feel Errol out. That's it. It wasn't 2, 3, sometimes 4 rounds. No. He took the fight serious. Something else Bud did. Bud fought southpaw the whole fight. Bud don't do that. Okay? That tells you that Bud took this fight seriously. I mean, serious. He wanted to be on his A game. Yes, Bud can fight orthodox and southpaw. But if you watch Bud fight, for the people who support him, I know most of y'all aerosexuals don't. That's why I'm that's why I'm saying this. Most of you who don't watch Bud, because y'all got this bullshit ass narrative off YouTube about him not being a good fighter. Bud fights better left-handed. As a southpaw, he fights better. It's clear. Like, you know, he has more power when he's fighting from the southpaw stance, right? Can Bud Crawford fight right-handed? Yes. Can Bud Crawford knock you out orthodox? Yes. But what is he most effective? Southpaw. He throws that orthodox, or he starts with that orthodox to throw you off. He didn't do that with Errol. And I don't know if it's because Errol haven't fought a southpaw. Okay, not at all. Errol hadn't fought a southpaw in like 11 years. Something like that. It was a long, long time ago. Right? Nothing but orthodox fighters. So maybe that was in the was it the post-fight interview? It was either the post-fight interview, or maybe it was the I saw him on the Breakfast Club. It was one of his interviews, either the post-fight or the Breakfast Club, where he said in the locker right before the fight, like he was wondering, should I come out and fight or should I come out and box? He didn't even know what he was going to do right before the fight. Bud didn't even come in there with a strategy. Okay? And he still whooped Errol Spence like that. Okay? My next point I want to bring up. Everybody's saying this fight is going to be at 154. 154. 154. This fight going to be at 154. Like that's going to make a difference. Do you freaking aerosexual LBD LMNOP fans really think that 7 pounds is the reason Errol Spence got beat from that turnbuckle to that turnbuckle to that turnbuckle to that turnbuckle and almost knocked out the freaking ring through the ropes? Do y'all think do y'all truly think that's because of 7 pounds? If you do, you a damn fool. Okay? When this fight happened again, I don't think it should, but when this fight happened again, okay, you're going to get the same outcome. Somebody said in my last video, my last video on Bud and Errol, it can't get any worse. Yeah, it can. Okay? Did you see that beating Errol took? If Errol takes another beating like that or worse, it could be worse. It could be worse. Right? Just because he beat him up for 8 straight rounds don't mean he can't beat him up for 9 or 10 straight rounds. Right? It could. Dude said it can get worse. It can be worse. Bud can knock him out flat cold, unconscious. Okay? It can get worse. This fight, Errol is taking this fight for the money. Errol is not taking this fight for payback or because he's a warrior or because all this narrative that y'all pushing on these other YouTube boxing channels and on social media. Okay? Facebook boxing groups, Instagram boxing groups. Errol a warrior and he want his payback. It's not why he's doing this. He's doing it for money. Okay? Let me ask y'all this. Why is this fight taking place at 154? Even if Errol wins, he don't get the belts back if they fight at 154. Why is this fight taking place at 154? There's no reason for this fight. It's not going to help Errol. Errol is not a better fighter than Bud Crawford. Okay? When I say this fight shouldn't take place, I am not talking about you, Errol Spence Jr. Get the bag, bruh. Get the bag. You see how much money you made? And your fans have all these excuses. Even your family members getting kidnapped by the mob. Okay? They have all these excuses. So they'll pay another $85 to watch you get beat down again. Get the bag from them. If they're going to support it, get the bag, Errol. But when I say this fight shouldn't take place, I mean for Errol's safety. Okay? He's not on Bud Crawford's level at all. He's not on Bud Crawford's level. Okay? My last video, what did Rocky's wife tell him when he was about to fight the Russian? You can't win. Errol Spence, you cannot win. This is a fight you can't win. Get the bag, go in there, get beat up, get the money. But as far as boxing-wise, this makes no sense. You're going to fight him again, and we don't know for sure it's going to be at 154. We don't. All right? But if it's going to be at 154, I guess the big fish, it ain't strap season no more then, right? Besides money, what is the point of this fight, Errol? Go at the 154, fight somebody else. You would get a bag. Your supporters, you still big in Texas. You still big across this country. You definitely big across social media. Especially in the circles that I travel in the boxing world, especially on YouTube. They support you like a mug. They got y'all have every excuse in the world instead of giving Bud Crawford his credit for beating Errol ass like he did. Okay? Bud Crawford is a far superior fighter. When December comes, January, even February, you're going to get the same results in this fight. Same results. Okay? I already did what I think Bud Crawford should do for his next three fight plan. I'll link that below in case people haven't saw it. But go ahead, Bud. Handle your business. Beat him down to December. If it's at 154, shit, Errol don't even call the shots to make it 154. Okay? Bud clearly the A side now. He undisputed. If he want to fight at 147, the fight got to be at 147. I don't know why Errol fighting at 154 besides to get money off y'all. Because he don't get no belts. He don't become undisputed. So what is the point of them fighting at 154? Because you think 7 pounds is going to help you? Errol Spence, you know damn well 7 pounds ain't going to help you. Okay? Because Bud going to be 7 pounds more. Okay? Bud still punch harder than you. Bud still got better footwork than you. Bud is faster than you. Okay? Bud got a better left and a better right than you. Okay? The only thing you have is a straight jab, but Bud has a better jab because he got a power jab. Bud Crawford is all wrong for Errol Spence. And you Errol fans, it's good that y'all stick by y'all fighter. That's not my problem. My problem is y'all not giving Bud his credit. Okay? Like y'all come up here, same people in the same boxing circles. Now they was talking about Errol was gonna do this and how he was gonna murder Bud. He's too big, he's too strong. Now y'all in here talking about he ducking Tank Davis. Really? 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 Y'all do realize that Tank ain't a 147-pound fighter, right? Y'all do realize that Tank down at 135 and ain't fought none of the big dogs at 135. But he gonna move up to 147 and fight Bud Crawford and knock him out. Sure. Sure you are, Tank. I understand that you butthurt that your boy got his ass whooped, but the same ass whooping would be waiting for you if you went up to 147 to fight Bud Crawford. It just would. Bud is on another level than most fighters. Okay? And the only thing that could stop Bud is size. Someone bigger than him. And I don't mean Errol Spence bigger than him. I mean Benavidez or Bivol bigger than him. I'll fight Canelo last at 160 maybe, if he had come down to 160. But 168 is too big. You talking about going up. Anyway, just something else I heard. I heard they want Bud to fight Bivol next. Okay? That man is 40 pounds heavier than Bud. Walk around weight. 30 boxing weight. What 175? 175 to a 147 fighter. That's almost 30 pounds. And you talk about walk around weight, probably 40 pounds bigger than Bud. But y'all want him to fight him. That's how much y'all hate Bud in social media groups. That y'all want him to go up there and fight Benavidez and company. Right? Y'all just want to see Bud lose. Right? Hey, he might as well go knock out Tyson Fury after that, right? Bud ducking Usyk, right? He ducking Usyk because he won't fight Usyk, right? Y'all dudes is fucking hilarious. Give that man his credit. Give that man his flowers. Okay? That's all I ask. We got, if the fight is in December, like most people think, we got 4 months, y'all. Can we, well, 3 actually. Can we give this man his credit? Right? Can we not go into this fight talking about Bud being on steroids, Errol's family getting kidnapped, what else we got? Errol Spence getting drunk in the dressing room before the fight. Can we not get all that? Can we give Bud his credit? That's it. That's all I'm asking for y'all, from y'all Errol fans. All right? Give that man his credit. Okay? He whooped him. He whooped him like a bad habit. Whooped him like a bad habit. He mangled him like a mangle. He mangled him like a mangle. Okay? And you know what's going to happen in December? Errol Spence going to get mangled like a mango again. All right? Hey, y'all, that's pretty much all I got. Could y'all hook a brother up with a like and a subscribe? Comment below. Questions, I answer. Y'all know I love talking to y'all. We debate boxing. We talk jump back and forth. And it's all in good nature. Right? I love doing this. And the best way to support the channel is with a like or a comment at this point. So hook a brother up. If you enjoy the content, right? If you don't, give me a thumbs down. I don't care. Nah. Hey, that's all I got for y'all. Struggle Streaming with BK, with this segment on BK on Boxing. I'll holler at y'all with another one in a couple days.
About love. Tell me what you know about love. What you know about love. What you know.